No matter where you travel, whether it's a 5-star resort or a budget motel, the bed sheets are almost always white. But why? Is it about cleanliness, luxury, or is there something more psychological going on? Today we're pulling back the covers on the mystery of why hotel sheets are always white. Here on Feed the Intrigue, we uncover the hidden meanings and everyday mysteries all around us. So why did hotels everywhere go all in on white bed sheets? The answers will surprise you. While hotels have existed for centuries, colourful and patterned bedding used to be the norm well into the 20th century. In the early to mid 1900s, many hotels favoured bold florals, stripes and ornate patterns on their sheets and coverlets. Some of the world's most famous hotels once embraced patterned bedding as part of their identity. In the mid 20th century, grand properties like the Waldorf Astoria in New York and the London Savoy Hotel often featured richly patterned coverlets and bedspreads in florals, brocades and stripes. In fact, patterned linens were seen as a sign of coziness and homeliness. It wasn't until the early 1990s that the shift towards white sheets really took off, thanks to a bold experiment by Westin Hotels. In 1999, they introduced the now famous Heavenly Bed, a simple design featuring crisp all-white linens. At first, the hotel executives worried that white would be impossible to keep clean, but guests loved it. The white bedding gave an immediate sense of luxury, purity and freshness, and it signalled cleanliness in a way no patterned fabric ever could. Other hotel chains quickly followed, and within a decade, white sheets had become the global industry standard. What began as a risky design choice turned into one of the most recognisable symbols of hotel comfort worldwide. The most obvious reason for the white sheets is cleanliness. White makes dirt, stains and wear impossible to hide. When you see bright white sheets, you instantly know whether the room has been cared for or not. The hotel bed is the focal point of any guest room, and all attention is drawn there. A bed with fresh, crisp, clean white linen gives guests the peace of mind that the entire room is clean and sanitized. And while it's great for guests' peace of mind, the linen choice also helps the hotel cleaning staff. Hotels are essentially saying we're so confident in our cleanliness standards that we're using the colour that hides absolutely nothing. White sheets have nothing to hide. A coloured sheet might mask stains, a white one demands total transparency. But this allure of these white sheets isn't just about cleanliness. There's something undeniably luxurious about white bed sheets in hotels. From budget accommodations to 5-star resorts, white bedding creates an instant impression of elegance and sophistication. But why does such a simple colour choice feel so premium? White bedding has a rich history in luxury hospitality. Today, white sheets have become synonymous with the hotel experience itself. I mean, if you were to check into your hotel today and see green bedding, you might be reconsidering your hotel choice. The beauty of crisp white bedding is that it complements the room's design, allowing for other elements like plush throws, elegant pillows and carefully chosen decor to stand out and create an elegant, cohesive look. This timeless approach reflects the refined ambience of a luxury hotel, ensuring guests are welcome into a space that feels personalized and polished. The beauty of white sheets lies in their timelessness. While interior design trends come and go, white bedding never goes out of style. This classic choice also allows hotels to update room decor without constantly replacing bedding, a significant cost-saving measure that doesn't compromise on aesthetic appeal. As much as white sheets are crucial for visual appeal, it has as much to do with influencing the minds of the guests. There's also psychology at play here. The colour white gives off a feeling of calm, relaxation and simplicity. After a long day of travelling, your brain associates that fresh, clean white bed with peace of mind. It's not about overwhelming, it's about distracting, it's neutral. And when your surroundings are neutral, you relax more easily, you sleep better, and you're more likely to remember the experience positively. In other words, white sheets aren't just about comfort, they're about how comfort feels. For some people, white bedding just feels easier on the brain. I mean, no loud patterns, no distractions. It helps the mind unwind and sets the tone for a calmer, more restful night. If you've ever noticed how a hotel room feels brighter than it should, there's a reason. And it's not just clever lighting, it's the colour white itself. White is nature's mirror. It reflects every wavelength of light that hits it, bouncing brightness across the room. When sunlight pours through the curtains or a lamp flicks on at night, those white sheets amplify it, making the space feel larger, cleaner, and more open than it really is. Designers knew this trick well. In smaller or windowless rooms, white surfaces, especially on the bed, create an illusion of airiness and space. The room seems to breathe. The same physics that makes snow glow or ocean foam shimmer is at work right there on your duvet. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about psychology. Our brains interpret light as comfort and safety. Bright spaces calm the nervous system and make us feel more awake, more at ease. So when you step into a room and see a glowing white bed, your body quietly exhales before you even lie down. That's why hotels rarely use dark bedding or heavy colours. White doesn't just reflect light, it reflects emotion. It turns an ordinary room into a sanctuary, using nothing more than the simplest of colours. According to research in colour psychology, white can help us relax and enter a deep sleep faster. Bright colours do not have this effect. White doesn't require us to adapt to it. It won't force us to have any emotional reactions, and this natural stress-free feeling is very suitable for sleeping spaces. As much as the white bed sheets influence the guest's psychology, there's also a very practical reason for them. White bed sheets are easier to wash in bulk. Hotels can bleach them at high temperatures, making laundry faster and more efficient. They don't have to worry about fading colours, mismatched tones, or complicated sorting. One colour, white, and it simplifies everything. From a business perspective, it just makes sense. What's fascinating is how universal this has become. From boutique hotels in Paris to massive chains in New York or Tokyo, the white sheet standard is everywhere. It's reached the point where guests just expect it. So why do white sheets endure decades later? It's because they serve multiple purposes at once. They're clean, they're practical, they're luxurious, and they're psychological. Hotels know that the very first impression when you walk into that hotel room is the bed. And if the bed looks immaculate, your trust in the whole experience rises. In the end, white sheets aren't an accident, they're a strategy. They set a standard for cleanliness, they signal comfort and luxury, and they put your mind at ease, and they've become such a powerful symbol that anything else would just feel wrong. That's why hotel beds all over the world still welcome you with the same crisp white linens. So the next time you slide into a hotel bed, remember those white sheets are doing more than keeping you comfortable. It's about shaping how you feel, how you sleep, and even how you judge your entire stay. If you've got your own hotel travel quirks you've always wondered about, drop them in the comments. And if you enjoy uncovering the hidden meanings behind everyday mysteries, hit the subscribe button, because there's always a need to feed the intrigue.